Feel Good Friday, we're highlighting the work of a local yogi.
Karina and Patrick Cunningham are the founding team behind Pogie the Yogi. It's a yoga series for kids made in Madison, and their most recent segment included UW's Happy Professor, you know her, Christine Whelan, and Pogie and Dr. Whelan are joining us now. Hi.
Nice to see you both.
Thank you so much.
Can we talk about this coordination? We have red, blue, we're set.
Very happy. Very happy.
So how did this series get started?
Well, Pogie started whenever we were looking for shows for kids where they get to go on adventures and meet interesting people and just really share about yoga and moving our bodies and kind of calming our minds. And so we really love to get the chance to make it.
And why is yoga important for kids or beneficial for kids?
Yoga is so important for kids because whenever you can move your body and breathe and just be present with whatever's going on inside your body and around you, it's so much better to stay grounded and so that you can face the day whatever comes.
Yeah, that's very helpful. Dr. Whelan, you get to be a part of this.
Yes.
Yes.
How do you figure into this?
So usually I speak to college students, but then I got to speak to Pogie and talk to younger kids about happiness, about connection, about why when we think about happiness, we're not just thinking about smiling all the time, but we're thinking about coming together, about purpose and meaning. It was a really fun episode, right?
I learned so much. I was so grateful for everything you shared. I'm really glad I got to share with my yogi friends.
And I learned some yoga.
I was just going to say, are you a yogi?
I am not at all.
Now you're a
Well,
convert.
now I am. I'm a yogi in training, thanks to you.
You did a wonderful job. And the important part was you tried something new. And it can be a little scary when we try something new, but I think when we do it together, it's so much more just helpful.
So Pogie, for people who are not familiar with the series, tell us a little bit about it and where people can watch it.
Well, everyone can see Pogie the Yogi on YouTube. It's free, all the episodes are there. And the series, we get to go on all these adventures, meet interesting people, learn about what they do and what they love and what they care about. And then we take all that inspiration back to the mat for a little bit of yoga-inspired movement at the end. It's kind of like if Mr. Rogers taught yoga.
Oh, that's
very
good.
nice.
That's a good analogy.
And big shout out to Karina Cunningham, the original creator, executive producer. And I've read during the pandemic, couldn't find many kids shows that taught this. And she was like, Pogie, I have a job for you.
It was so nice, and she is such a creative, bright person that I'm really grateful I get to work with her every single day.
Yeah,
You know,
nice.
kids, Christine, have some pent-up energy. A lot of kids struggle with anxiety.
They do.
This is something that can kind of help them learn to
Absolutely.
exhale and breathe and calm.
Kids of all ages. We've all
And
got-
adults.
Exactly, right? We've all got some anxiety. So the idea of taking it to the mat, of making connections with other people, and of sharing our gifts and keeping with our values. So I'm really honored to be on Pogie's show.
And I think a lot of people out there, adults and kids, might find yoga to be
Intimidating.
Yeah, intimidating. Where do you start? So how can kids just incorporate this into simple movements?
Well, absolutely, and I think the best way to start is to just say, you know what, right here, today in this spot, I'm going to do a little bit of yoga. And it doesn't have to be complicated. It's not about how pretzel-y you get or how you move. It's just about breathing and being present with yourself and your body and what's going on right now. And I always tell kids, you know, whatever they're watching, they can follow along. And if they have a yoga mat, great, use that. If they don't, that's okay too. You can use a blanket. You can even just use your imagination. Say, you know what? This spot is where I'm going to be present and do yoga today.
So it's just the basics. You're like establishing a foundation.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
just something to try. And it doesn't have to be complicated, and it should be fun.
And there's a lot of research to support this.
Yeah.
This is about embodied happiness, right? About not just thinking it and changing how you think, but changing how you feel in your body. So starting young and really getting that in the minds of kids and the bodies of kids is something that is a gift for future generations.
So by the time they get to you in college.
They're ready.
Oh, they're going to be ready to teach the class. It's great.
Well, speaking of teaching, is it a curriculum that school teachers could adopt?
Yes, we have a lot of teachers that play Pogie in their classrooms, and it's so nice when we get pictures sent to us of kids in the classroom doing yoga or following along. It's something that we really appreciate it. And we have a whole series called Pogie Goes to School, specifically for kids in the classroom.
All right,
Well, we have to do Pogie Does the News.
Before we wrap, where can people find this?
YouTube, Pogie the
YouTube.
Yogi.
All right, very good.
Great to see you both.
Good to see
Happy
you too.
Mother's Day. Have a
Thank
good
you. You
weekend.
too.
Thank you all very much.
Coming up on Live at 4, Alex shows us our, I guess, yoga forecast where you can go outside and enjoy some nice weather.